Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the EU Historical Rules event for you today. Two great maps. The first one is Reno's Fall. You're seeing an overview of that map right now, followed up by Garland's Stand. Both maps looking very similar. Very foresty with an open middle area. It'll be exciting to watch. Thank you to our Patreons for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video in the description and you can get behind the scenes videos and videos before everyone else and help grow the channel. Our teams for today, on the Confederate side, we have 6th Alabama, 20th Georgia, Army of Northern Virginia, 2nd Corps, Jenkins Brigade, Jackson's Division, and Shenandoah Regulars. Where on the Union side, we have the 2nd United States Cavalry, 1st United States Sharpshooters, 6th New York, 88th New York, 4th New Jersey, Hood's Division, 13th Georgia, and 14th Louisiana. With that being said, I hope you enjoy.
Alright, they're going live.
And here we are, live on the battlefield, HD counting it down. Speaking of that, announcing with myself today, we have Cloud.
Hey, how's it going?
So it'll be good HRE today. I think this is the last HRE I'm broadcasting before I go back to college. I'm probably going to go back to Generals at War next week. Flip back and forth between these events. So we can get both of them. But Reno's Fall, great map. As you can see, we're starting at the 40-minute marker. That is a trademark of this event. Maybe not a trademark. That's a little excessive. But we got a 160-man server. 6 more men on CSA, and Union has 4 on infantry, so about a 10-man imbalance infantry-wise. So this will be very interesting. Cloud, I mean, your normal CSA, your guys are in USA, but what is a CSA strategy to attack on this map?
Normally CSA will send the bulk of their force up their right side through that wood line and put as much pressure on Union as they can. Because if they can push Union back enough, it kind of forces them back to fight near their spawn, which puts them at a disadvantage. And then usually there'll probably be like a single group, maybe, that'll go up the left side through that open field and kind of play around in that corner if they can get there.
And it kind of looks like the CSA is doing that for the most part. There is one group in the middle going down the road. It is the 2nd Corps guys. It looks like they're going off to the left. But 20th Georgia, JB up in front. We've seen 20th Georgia be very aggressive, or at least when I watched this event.
Yeah, there's a HC and 2nd US are playing really aggressive against 20th Georgia.
Yeah, and on top of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure no sprinting and no bales till the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that is why none of them have bales. You have A and V for the CSA going far left. In the center here, you see 2nd Corps. They're forming up, not really engaged yet. You have the New York Volunteers pushing up behind HD and 2nd US, engaging 20th.
There's a tiny group of 13th Georgia that's opposing Killer. Yeah, if he realizes that, I can almost bet he'll do a a double quick melee up at him.
I would love to see that.
Oh. Yeah, because there's only, let's see, 1, 2, there's only about 5 of them there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're just going to be shooting at them. Wow. Okay, how many are alive after that? Wow, they missed a decent. Actually, they kind of pulled off, so.
Yeah,
job was
only
done.
3, yeah.
Also got Ninja here from PA. He's in this line somewhere.
Ooh, 2nd Corps, or no, that's actually, well, that's a mix of JD and 2nd Corps got on that stone wall and we're shooting into the flank of the HD guys.
Ah, yes, they are.
Caused 2nd US and HD to pull back.
So I wonder, were you in coordination at all?
No, but I did see, you know, the strategy from, you know, once all that was over in our officer thing.
What is USA planning on doing?
Slightly ahead northwest.
From what I could tell, they weren't gonna even focus on this right side and kind of more than likely just prepare a defense where 4th New Jersey is on the road, and kind of force that unit to either come through the corn or through the field. So pretty much they were just gonna hunker down on this left side and, you know, make a stand there. Cause here comes Killer up that snake rail through the corn now.
Yeah, I find it kind of interesting that Union kind of gives this up. I don't know. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
see if it
me
works.
as a CSA player, if I was, you know, running like a line or something today for the Union, I would have pushed for having a bigger group over here to delay whatever, you know, Killer's about to do to him.
Yeah. Yeah, look at these shots. Oh my goodness. Oh,
right
my goodness. No. No. Wow. And
Yeah.
4th New Jersey now just starting to react. Wow, that was wow.
Yeah, and that's a big part of this event, having no Steam chat, you know, communications just through the runners.
Jeez. Killer told me beforehand he was going to bring the excitement, and he has so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you can always count on him to play aggressive, which is, I think, why, you know, A and V and HD kind of play well together. We both have, like, an aggressive play style.
And speaking of which, here he is. Red is joining us. Red?
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
591.org.
There we go. So, Glorious Reno's Fall, Red. You missed the most amazing move by ANV. They came up and shot Union holding it the long at point blank behind. It was beautiful, but...
You know, if I was there, I would have seen them coming. And A&B would have gotten wiped. Like, last game. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, of course.
Come up here. Over here. Take a knee, take a knee, take a knee.
Crouching.
Yeah, they probably need to throw a runner to some of these groups in the woods and let them know A and V is just on this stone wall.
On a side note here, while we're watching this event, and I just got in the server, I'm going to look around here. For any BLN listeners or and viewers tonight, and sometime this week, you will see your daddy Eagle playing Dungeons and Dragons with the Men of the Sussy Brigade. So make sure you tune in for that.
I'm very excited. The role Red gave me, very pivotal, very pivotal.
So yeah, I actually might give you a way better role. So,
oh, look at that!
Check your DMs after the event.
Beautiful. So the Union is slowly pulling back in the woods. 2nd U.S. Cav is really the most forward position. CSA is starting to envelop them. Who's holding all the way back here?
There's no one in here.
Six
so
or the new NYV guys
I
just
wouldn't
moved
expect
into the
no one,
corn.
so
They
it'd be
may be
nobody.
trying to dislodge Killer from that fence.
Yeah, SR slowly moving their way.
Good old Tall Gray.
Thinking of the Union feet again, are you?
So funny story, I thought the 59th was doing this event, but the K Company guys decided to go to Generals at War instead.
Ah, they
So,
just pooed you, Red.
So now I'm going to be very unfiltered here.
So, CSA cap point,
Ooh.
and that is very interesting. They're ahead by half a morale stage. So, they still can't, like, do bayonets and sprint because that black timer's not at 30, right?
Yes. I think.
Well, what are these guys doing? They're like double quick and quick timing up here. Oh, I guess they can't sprint. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Sorry, I gotta explain my presence.
But yeah, Victor's guys getting up here as well, trying to hit the flank here. A and V. And V, Killer wanting to push his guys back in. So CSA capping, and they want to continue up the pressure here. You actually have JD and 2nd Corps pushing further forward. Maybe CSA just wants to hold this position. Where's the Union artillery? There's like 4 of them. Oh, have they just been rolling up guns this whole time?
Yeah, they've been rolling up the one limber and one
These
gun
poor
this entire
guys.
time.
I'm very intrigued to see where they're gonna aim their gun because
A&V and HD are basically point blank fighting right now on that fence line.
Yeah, and A&V is kind of getting smoked. Not really. It's pretty even right now.
Yeah, it's definitely even.
What the
I'm
Union
surprised.
should do. No, you go. You go.
I was just saying, I'm surprised no other CSA unit has come to reinforce them if they're just gonna
That's
commit
exactly
to
what I
that
was gonna
corner like
say.
that.
Is the CSA here should try to move kind of more en masse. At least these guys on Stonewall, they should shift it left to where A&V is, because they can wipe out this Union group here pretty handedly.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
if they go past A&V into the corn and swing around, because HC is just kind of sitting there shooting blindly almost into the corn.
yeah, A&V's doing pretty dang well here. I mean, Union's
Yeah.
fallen even further back. Second U.S. Cav. I don't know if they've fallen back. Yeah, they have. But the first U.S.
And 20th Georgia in the Woods is actually doing a great job at holding back
Multiple
the second
units.
U.S. guys over here.
Yeah, it's first US is in there too as well.
Union hitting
Yeah.
engaged doesn't really mean a whole lot because they kind of have infinite tickets.
Look southwest here, Eagle. They've got looks like they're mounting a counter attack potentially through the woods.
The New York Volunteer guys.
Yeah. Now, one thing I don't like about HRE, this could be controversial. I don't think so. Is if the cap is halted before 30, they still can't fix bayonets.
Ah.
So now I don't like this because that means for however long it takes for counterattack to end, you can't charge it unless you want to go clubs only or whatever.
That'd be
And
funny.
I think that's kind of silly
We appreciate it.
because you're kind of extending the no bayonet time, which I guess could be a strategic move, but I feel like it's I don't know, it kind of makes it a lot harder for everybody to get to make real progress, because charging might not be the meta anymore as much as it used to be, but it's insanely useful for dislodging the enemy, like from this position A&V's in, or from where 6th Alabama is volleying into nothing from.
Do you think that played into a factor of Killer capping early?
Knowing Killer, absolutely, because I think he tried it last time we played HRE. They did the same thing, and or no, two HRE events ago when we were playing on Miller's Cornfield, they did that. And our counter for that was we just ran right up in front of the Rebs and just shot them from like right in their face, because we were like, we can't charge them, so fuck it, let's just run right up in front of them.
Yeah.
That is actually an interesting thing. I haven't actually seen it happen yet. I must have missed it the last time it happened. I'm just so used to it getting to 30 and everybody just bails and running around.
Exactly, yeah. And it's kind of smart for the Rebs to cap this early, because now the Union, they can't do a whole lot here.
Yeah.
Unless they just want to run up to their face and shoot and then maybe club them, but I don't even know if that's actually fully allowed, to be honest.
How far can the CSA go in the corn towards Union spawn before they get out of bounds?
So where that Union Star, where the Union Star is right now, Krydath and them, probably about right that area.
Okay.
Not very deep, but deep enough that you could do damage.
I like what
Oh,
HC's
they're
doing.
running by each other.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I think Krydath.
Hold on, they see him.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Only a few of his guys did, but not all of them.
4th New Jersey,
And
2nd U.S. Cav going in as well.
It's just turning into
Here's
a big
Tallgray.
mess
What's
in
Tallgray
there.
gonna do? Oh, and he wastes a volley. Fucking useless volley.
Both.
All right, here we go.
See, looks like most of A&V was taken out. Their flag. Oh.
Okay, so not a bad push by the Union. They wiped out a couple guys. It's pretty close right now in the corner.
There's still some A&V.
I don't-
Rambo's running around.
SR 6AL and 2nd Corps guys, they should push up to the corn, and I mean they could still easily hold this position, but they're kind of giving it back.
Yeah. So Tallgray, once again, no offense to Tallgray, but Tallgray is shooting at nothing with this pistol right now. I think he actually may have hit a friendly. So if he just, I'm gonna be like bust for this one here. If he just like, moved forward, they would have wiped out that Union presence and gotten a huge bump up. but instead he team killed team killed the USA fighting. You know, once again, I will say this: if you see your teammates getting charged, do not volley right into them. I don't think that's yeah, they volleyed into the Union as they hit the fence line, but they were like on top of their own rebs at that point, and they hit maybe one guy, might have been a teammate.
Red, I don't know about you, but what is your stance on seeing a friendly unit charging in? Are you just gonna sit there, or are you gonna just go with them?
So my mentality with that is if I see a friendly unit pushing forward, I'll look around, and if I think that the rebs I'll go with them. That's what I'm trying to say, is I usually go, and if we realize it's a dead charge as we're running up or as we're about to go in, we'll stop, shoot our shots point blank, kill as many of them as we can, and then pull back to a better position.
Yeah, I think my biggest pet peeve I've seen in this game is units watching you fight and not even attempting to help.
Wholeheartedly agree. And speaking of which, second USC pushing A and V here from the right. In 6th Alabama and SR, Tall Gray's boys here, once again, not doing anything to help out A and V.
Max
He's actually falling back. He's actually falling back.
Which I'm going to be honest, that's real surprising because Jackian is quite aggressive when he plays. But I guess he's following SR's lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say though, here comes Killer and 2 reinforcements running by the Union line saying, "Don't shoot me."
Oh my gosh. I love watching A&V.
Yeah, I think
Killer's lighting them up. 4 shots, 4
Killer's
kills.
making use of those
5,
shots, as he should.
6.
They might be able to hold back that Union push on the right,
7.
but now they're gonna get smoked by HD now. Oh, HD missed a beautiful opportunity there. If you look at them on the map here, they're to the east of A and V.
Yeah.
They could have just ran onto their side, and you know they're still on their side, I guess.
Oh, I hope they see that. They realize.
But they could have.
Oh, they're just shooting at the SR guys.
Oh,
they completely avoid A and V. Wow. And now A and V is gonna counter.
They must not have seen him because of
Dude.
the bush.
And A and V is gonna probably win this fight against second USC now because HD just ran right by him.
You know how they say one man cannot change the tide of battle in this game? Well, Killer just kind of did that.
If you have if you have
really
somebody that knows what they're doing with the pistol, they will decimate a unit.
Yeah.
Union's about to take
Not me
losses.
though. I died too quickly. But
Yeah,
other.
Red is a brave man who's up in the front. He always gets shot first. It's a sad tale.
Here's Ninja. Ninja's about to snipe their officer here. He's at the stone wall. Oh, beautiful shot. He hit somebody.
What is
not the
4th
officer,
New Jersey
but
doing there?
Independent fire, pop out, shoot.
that could be a good spot as long as they stay on the south
Does
side
Victor
of the
not see
logs.
Ninja? Oh, okay. He does. Oh, he missed!
Like it,
Oh! Oh!
oh my god, this is embarrassing. Wow.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. No fucking way, dude.
Please tell me you recorded that.
Yes,
April.
we got that.
Oh my gosh.
And Ninja lives to fight another day.
This is why Ninja's
Wow.
based in Red Pilled.
Victor, I'm embarrassed on your behalf, brother.
Yeah, man.
That
Victor's
was crazy.
praying we didn't see
There
it.
I am.
Oh, Ninja goes
Now,
down.
Rough.
on a side note here, back over to Hood's division, they need to do something. They need to push west here and wipe
starting
out
to do
AV
that.
at close range.
They're starting to do that.
I think it's too little too late low key here because second is kind of getting hurt, but I think they might, yeah, I think they'll finally do something here with A&V, but that took them way too long, way too long.
There's no way. Oh, right to Curtis.
And they're stopping. They're actually not pushing. They're halting.
I don't understand.
Yeah, this is my other pet peeve with some stuff here, is that units play too passive sometimes, I feel. They're afraid of getting stuck in, and like I kind of get it. You don't want to get wiped out, but you know there is a time and place for it. And you know if you look over and you see just a couple guys left, that is your time and place to wipe them out. You know.
Hey, look how many Union. There's like at least 20, 25 Union here surrounded
There's literally,
by 4.
yeah, there's only 4 guys, and they haven't hopped over and.
That'd be really funny if the Union on one side was like, there's smoke, a lot of smoke coming from the other side. There's a lot of them
They
there.
start team killing each other. Yeah.
Honestly,
I'll be
there's a
honest,
good shot.
if I was
I think
leading
that
right
might have
now,
just happened.
I would have told HD to up and over and just go beat these dudes to death.
That's
Like,
what I'm
there's-
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they may
would've
kill one or
taken the
two of
risk.
you, but yeah, you're gonna wipe them and then clear this position out.
And yes, there's rebs on the rocks, but that's a very worthwhile risk because, yeah, they've got rebs on the stone wall to the far northwest, but for a momentary push, they might kill a few of you, but you're going to wipe out the Adelines and Skirms and clear an entire unit from your cornfield.
Also, it's counterattack. The Union needs to be aggressive to retake this point, and they have just...
Exactly.
If I'm being honest, I don't know how much the Union is communicating right now, like amongst themselves. Well, I just heard Krydath and Victor talking, but
look at
happens
13th
like that.
Georgia out here to the far east of the cornfield. They've got 3 or 4 men, and they're just getting picked by SR. Not too many are dying, but it's still like anytime they die, it is skirmishing out of line, which is just killing their tickets too. Which is
So
what
what
happened to. Oh, sorry, go.
I was just gonna say a common theme that I've noticed in the HRE event is that Union doesn't seem to communicate as much as the CSA team.
Agreed. And on that note, actually, we have a Union push down towards point, but they aren't turning around because they've got an entire Reb unit in the woods to the west-northwest about to shoot into their backs. And they've got a Reb unit to the north here that if they moved right into that road, it's over. It's completely over for this Union regiment. And I think that's what they're going to do here, maybe. Because SR is holding the rocks. If 2 Corps and ANV and all these guys over here to the north just shift right, dude, they would wipe out this Union group like tenfold right now. It'd be a bad wipe.
They're still capping the point. I mean, I don't know why. I'm surprised they didn't send a runner to NYV or HD telling them to come help them cap the point.
So I'm saying, because they need everybody on there to effectively do it, because they're one Reb movement from getting wiped out and
I
getting
think
this
there is
capped.
yeah, they're coming up the stone wall now, Killer.
Yeah, can always rely on Killer to read it pretty effectively here.
Victor is screaming, saying, we need to get our friendly units on this freaking wall, but they've abandoned the woods. They're gonna get flanked in the back. Here comes 20 Georgia.
That's a well-coordinated charge.
I just don't know why HD and NYV would sit over here and not support the friendlies.
And just like I said what would happen here, the Rebs in the woods push forward and wipe these guys out as A&V move down the road. That's exactly what is going to happen in this situation. And the Union is just getting pieced up right now.
20th Georgia.
They have a cannon. You know, Wolf, recruit Wolf, commanding the cannon for the 14th Louisiana, aiming at the Rebs on point now. Will he shoot it?
Schumacher, get him.
No, he will not.
Get him, Schumacher.
Ingle
Schumacher.
shifted, I mean, not Ingle, I'm sorry, HD shifted down, but that might have been too little too late.
Yeah,
And this is what the Rebs got to do. They just got to push forward now and trap the Union in their spawn. I think that's exactly what they're doing here.
A&V's going in and engaging.
Yep. Taking out Hood's division, as they should, because it's just defeat in detail. That's exactly what it is. Textbook defeat in detail. And look at this. Hood's division's getting smoked, and look at who is down to the east. New York Volunteers. Nowhere near the fighting. Nowhere near the action. They are focused on fucking SR down here, and they're ignoring their teammates down to the left.
Yeah, I do not get what was going on with this. What was it? Half of them, it looks like 88th charged out there and died. Now 6 New York's about to charge in and die. What a shame.
Yeah, because A&V had time to get loads. They didn't move fast enough, and Patterson was going to get their shots in. But
Kills Killer. These A&V guys.
Killer's dead, but his guys are smoking him right now on this fence.
Union hit breaking.
As a Union player, I hate to see it, but as a person who respects a good, well-fought, good strategy and good communication, I gotta respect the CSA here. They are just piecing them up right now.
Yeah, whoever, I believe that the early cap definitely won this for them. As much as that's like not a normal strat to do in events, with the rule set, that's applied in this one, it works.
Yeah, with no bayonets and if, in essence, no charging really before 30. It's the only thing they can do is run up close, and at that point, whoever's there first is gonna win that, and that's exactly what happened.
So, New York Volunteers fall back right as 2nd U.S. tries to hit A&V. A&V very smartly going on this snake fence. They're destroying. Yeah.
Captain Eddie here killing a lot of them, but it's not enough. They're going to get wiped out by the rest of A&V here.
Right in front.
Yeah, I think in this event, because of those 2 rules before the 30-minute mark, if you cap the point, that's huge because all the advantages are towards the defender.
And they're going to get wiped out. But Union's got a fresh resurgence coming down this main road, and if they stay together, they can make a push here through the corn and hit A&V. But it looks like they're going to shoot from their spawn, actually, for this afternoon.
All right, so my audio just cut out for a minute, so we just missed a good 30 so seconds. Sorry about that. You haven't missed much. A&V's holding, so.
On the wall.
Patterson here, very upset that the Union isn't communicating. And as he's saying this, there's actually Captain Eddie to his direct southeast in the open, just sitting there.
I'm still wondering why HD, who has about 21, 22 guys, is just doing down here in the corn.
I don't get it. If you're complaining about
oh no, go for it, Eagle. Sorry.
Yeah, no. If you're complaining about communication, I mean, you've had 18 minutes now, and you're just starting to do it. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So during HRE, when I don't line lead, and you know, one of the other HD guys take it, I always, you know, play as the runner, and I actively go and, you know, run to other units and either see what's going on or like tell them what we're gonna do or what we should do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody else dedicates themselves to that.
No, look what's going on here. The Union's finally pushing forward, but it's piecemeal. It's just New York Volunteers going in, and they're gonna get wiped out pretty hand over hand here. But here's second US and here's HD. They're pushing it from the side, and this is what the Union's needed this entire match.
Yeah, probably too late though, unless, you know, they manage to retake this point, but.
It's not going to matter here because they've still got second corps hold up directly on point, and the Union has no shots, no bayonets. They just got to sit there and shoot the shit out of them. And then here are the Rebs in the woods folding in on the back of the Union as they charge through.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna strong arm this shit, and that's gonna be it. Rebs just ripped them up in the back too.
Wow. Too little, too late. So sad.
Well, some of them stopped, some of them went forward, so it was even more piecemeal. And 20th Georgia did a great job distracting them and getting them to just sit there and try to shoot back from the side.
Yeah.
Yes.
20th doing exactly what they gotta do, yeah.
I don't get why these guys are sitting in the corn. You gotta go for point. Why are we sitting and shooting? You gotta go.
I don't know.
I think if they kill a few more guys here, the Union will hit final push. Or, right before? No.
Cloud, your thoughts for the round?
Overwhelming victory by the CSA, strat and just fighting wise.
Red, your thoughts?
Pretty unfortunate for the Union there. You could say, you know, balance wise, they're down by 11 guys. But the Rebs played pretty split up most of that map. So I feel if the Union had just played more together and coordinated, they would have been able to defeat in detail these Reb units. You know what I mean? If they pushed forward, wiped out A&V, fell back, reformed, and then pushed out whoever else was near point or something, they would have done a much better job. And it just looked like that wasn't in the cards for the Union here. They got pretty messed up.
Wow. Just wow. Really, frankly, wow.
Thank you, Buzz. With that being said, we'll see you in the second round. And here we are live on the second round here. Garland's stand. Yeah. Buzz is joining us now, I guess.
They're to the east.
Yep. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to burp in the microphone.
JD is holding very far forward. Looks like they're more of a scouting position. The more CSA position, you got second corps forming double ranks here. Very beautiful. However, We'll see how long the beautiful double rank can last here. You got ANV holding this corner between the snake fence and the stone wall. JD seems to be engaging shots. And on the far right side, 20th Georgia is engaging with now 4th New Jersey. Charge, Victor. Charge,
Stop
Victor.
moving.
On the
All right.
ground here, this is hectic. It's lots of shots going around, none at us. Everyone's freaking out, and it's very loud. I'm here
Unless your
on the
character,
ground with A and V.
Not until starting.
Character looks inbred, Bus. I
He's
gotta
got a
say,
big bull
character-
though when you look down.
Let me look.
And a mighty large bull.
Oh boy. Okay.
I disagree, actually.
Remember,
here. You got
remember I was
nice-
talking about the limited ad things on my.
You
No.
don't know what that could mean, though.
Fair
Well, hey,
enough.
over here to the far south, 20th Georgia skirming with 4th New Jersey and Captain Victor, the worst pistol user in the game, I will say, after that last map.
Yeah, that's
Exactly behind the
6th
Yeah.
Alabama
It needs
and
a redemption
SR,
arc.
open, you're dead,
or
baby.
6th Alabama, I guess, just alone, not helping 20th Georgia here, which you'd imagine they might, like, think to move forward and engage as well, but they're just hanging back.
You got the NYV and HC guys moving up through the woods.
yeah. They're now
So-
starting to move out. It took them like 3 minutes. They were just sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Bus, what would be our strat for this map here as the Union officers? I want to hear what you think.
Well, what do you mean, in HRE or in
Let's say a normal event. Let's just say normally.
a normal event? Go to the left side and hammer them down until you find a good position to charge, or go all right, charge up from the shed, or send most of your team left and then the rest of your team to the shed to drag some units into the forest, and then utilize the left side to drag them down and create a spread of Confederate units, because you do not want them to stay together. And when they stay together, you typically lose this match. Unless you can get proper flanking shots on them. Which,
Yeah.
right now, the Union could do with the Confederacy sitting here on the snake fence.
A and B
Yeah.
is kind of pushed forward.
Yeah, they're getting shot up right now by. I don't know how many casualties they're actually taking though, but they are getting shot in the side by HT and the
First
NYV
sharpshooters.
guys.
First sharpshooters is also kind of moving forward. It looks like maybe Carlson over there on the far south side. 4th New Jersey, I think, should be moving up here too. At least up to the rocks. The Rebs just abandoned, because those have better cover than the Rebs that are further west here. 20th Georgia and those guys.
Yeah, they're shifting right.
Oh, this is for Red and Bus. How effective is it to like full send and like get a foothold by that white log cabin down there?
The white, like, little church thing to the
Yeah.
far northwest. So like what Bus was saying, it depends on the strat. So if we get a smaller unit with probably flags to slip north through the woods and take that log cabin, that can be really effective, especially if you have a big force on the left. Because if like, let's say in this example here, these Rebs middle of point, second corps, if they shift to meet that group at the log cabin, then you just surge everybody on the left side forward, and they're missing a huge component of their line. And if they send a small group to the log cabin, whoever's over there can probably hold it and kill them, and that just is take-it loss. So it's a good spot. I wouldn't say it's perfect, because the Rebs can counter from far west of the house and go from the woods. But on that same note, Union can just sit in the stone wall and shoot down the road. So it's a pretty good spot.
Bus, you're helping Killer. You're giving him a lot of good advice there.
I mean, we're fine.
When did you realize? When did you realize you could do this, boss?
It looks like HC and NYV pulled off. They're all going far left now.
As they should, and yeah, they just need to actually surge forward here.
Keep on firing.
No fucking way I'm seeing them quick time march. New York Volunteers. This is fucking crazy. They're quick timing it into formation. This is awesome. Wow.
That's HRE for you.
Left into line.
They're getting fucking smoked on the left side of that line.
Yeah, 20th Georgia's dug in those rocks with 6 out pretty hard.
We got more space here.
Yeah, but 20th is kind of too far away to effectively support JB guys and A&V here. If the Union wants to just kind of push out. And as I say it, the Rebs actually push out, and now the Unions fuck themselves. And they usually what you want to do is keep a unit here in the corner fence southeast, like right where the Rebs are now pushing, right where 2 Corps is pushing. You want to keep a unit there so you can like prevent exactly what's about to happen to the Union team here, because the Rebs can go all the way forward without being out of bounds. And what's going to happen now is the Rebs are encircled, or Union's encircled really badly by A and V and 2 Corps here on the left. They're just
Union's
it's gonna
starting
be
to
bad
shift
for the Union.
around. 2nd U.S. Cav trying to get on the flank of 2 Corps.
Oh, HD and 2 Corps are gonna trade shots now.
Yeah.
This could be good if, as long as 2nd actually gets there. Because 2 Corps wasted the shots. I don't think they noticed 2nd moving around their flank. So
Goodness,
they
this
reacted
game is
well.
loud.
A couple of them noticed, but
2nd U.S. Cav
There we
going up
go.
on their flank.
As they should. Perfect.
ooh, good shots.
Now they're doing a good thing by not charging here
Ooh,
either, because
Eddie.
they know they don't
Like
have the guys
there.
for that. But what should happen here is to effectively get these tickets down, they should have had 2nd do that exact same thing, but HD should have charged
Yep.
forward as well.
I agree. Yeah, for
That's just
sure.
the
They're yelling
downside
at me
to
on the
this.
ground right now. I don't know what they're yelling at me about, but I think they're telling me to shut up.
Yeah, they are.
That's just the rough part about these events with no kind of like outer communication. As teams will make a play and they won't like try to include other groups.
It's also rough because, just for an example, so these units probably don't know kind of each other all that well. They don't know how the others play very well. And so they don't know, like, if they see 2nd on that flank, they don't know to just, okay, we should move forward now and trust 2nd to stay on that flank and hit him in the side.
Yeah, and that's why like when we don't normally get to play Union or get balanced Union in this event. So when we play off of A and V, and we play with them or against them in every event, so we know what they do, and can more times than not our guys just see them and then like, oh okay, we should probably go support them.
Yeah. Now, if you look from like top down here, Union's got a nice foothold here on the left. And if HD and 2nd start moving forward to the west down the snake rail into the side of A and V, they would have been able to get a really nice kind of pincer movement here with the New York Volunteers and the SR guys over here, along with 14th LA, because they would be pushing them in the side while those guys just shoot them in the front, and A&V would have gotten pretty shredded, I feel. They just had moved forward a little bit. But now they're back on the stone wall, so they lost their opportunity there. But then again, we see more than they do, so.
Yeah. But will their communication be better? I think that's a big part of if the Union's going to be effective on this map. I mean, they're winning right now based on tickets. However, we're 10 minutes into the match, 15 technically. And CSA is not even halfway through battle ready.
I think Union's waiting for bayonets this time to start making big moves.
And here we go. They're about to hit the 30-minute marker, something we haven't seen yet today.
Guys, it gets fun now.
This means that bayonets are available as is sprinting. They've been dropped in a supply drop.
Oh, HD is off in the woods on the far right. They may be making a play with 2nd US to actually go for that cabin.
Yeah, really good move by them, actually, because I don't think the Rebs noticed it. The 2nd or whoever's in the corner stayed there. So I think they're focused kind of like
They
tunnel
sent
vision.
a single scout down to the left side. It's a 2nd Corps guy.
And here goes HD. They're going there now. Sergeant Oddball from 6th Louisiana. In game, he's screaming. He's screaming for the CO.
Here's my thing. If I see 2nd Corps shift down here without him moving to go tell them, then I know something's up. He might have just said something to him in Discord.
I think in like inter-unit Discord comms is allowed. It's just
No,
you can't do it.
it's not.
Is it not? Oh,
Not for
interesting.
HRE, yeah. You got everything's in game.
We just catch them red-handed doing that. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, they did shift down here pretty quickly, but...
And look at this
Ooh,
here.
look
HD
at-
is ripping.
Yeah, so HD has them focused on the house, so look who's coming
2nd,
behind
get
them
in there,
the
2nd.
field.
Get in there, 2nd. Come on, 2nd USC.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Second is doing it. Second's doing what they should be doing here. They should be hitting them in the flank.
Oh, and they're hopping up and over. I think, I don't know if they're trying to charge,
HD
but
should have helped them.
yeah,
HD should have
HD's
helped them.
They're going a
There
little
you
too
go.
late.
Kind of
probably.
late. Yeah,
they're
really
still
late.
probably going to win, though. Yeah.
They're
they're-
still going to win this charge, but it's as good as it could have been with no comms, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, looks like Union holds that left side now.
Nice team
There's
kill.
DSA left.
I
Yeah.
think after this, I would say the Union definitely just needs to stack up that north side, stay off the cap zone, and just start ripping them in the side.
What,
Looks like the
Oh,
CSA
Andy's
is fully
charging.
committing to, yeah, CSA is fully committing over to this Union left side.
And they're gonna win this fight. They're gonna win it pretty well, actually. I think, from what it seems like from here so far. A&V is gonna wipe out these 4th New Jersey guys, and I think 1st US and 14th Louisiana. They just, oh my God, wow, nice charge by A&V.
Brilliant.
But the Union's now shifting fully over to the north
what
side.
is you guys' opinion on Union artillery on this map?
It's shit and it shouldn't be
Useless.
used.
Yep.
Unless you take the Confederate artillery and you hold it significantly, there's no reason to even have it.
Yeah, I was wondering because they've got a couple guys on that battery.
Oh my god.
I would take it just for the pistol, but they're not allowed to do that in this event, I guarantee.
No.
What do you say, large or credit?
Enemy front.
Left side of the wall. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Alright, look at this here. Now the Rebs are going to mount a counter for the north side of the map, it looks like, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like Union is currently pulling on. Are they capping?
This would be interesting.
Coach, you want moving down the wall?
As a unit that has early capped during HRE, it can be effective if you can hold it.
Yeah.
That's only if the Rebs have bad communication. Does not seem like they do.
They are gonna get.
More Union
yes,
pouring down on this flank. NYV here.
Stuff,
But here comes the
Ooh.
CSA from their spawn. They're going to hit these guys from
Yeah.
the side. And they're not even looking. Oh.
Second quarter.
What? One of their guys just got shot from those CSA spawns and they just don't even care? What?
I
Yeah.
think Pilot finally noticed. No, he doesn't see him. His guys see it, their officer does not.
Northwest, okay.
Are we in independent fire or what?
Yeah, no, fall back.
They're falling back now.
That's funny. One of them said fall back. The other one said independent fire.
Get in the corner.
Yeah,
Get in the
one of the
corn?
volunteers guys said,
Why are you getting in the
said, "What?"
corn?
No, hold on though, hold on. If they sent their flag forward to the south to link
They're
up
not
a
going to do
second,
that.
they could. I know, but if they did, that could be a good strat because they would just face them straight on. But now the Rebs see that flag,
Why?
and I
in
think
God's- yeah.
T4 is laughing because they see exactly what they're trying to do.
Why would you get into the corn with them though? Why wouldn't you put the barrier between your?
And holy
then-
shit,
Union was
NYV
just
got
standing
fucking
there.
ripped. Wow, holy shit.
Wow.
So-
Beautiful slaughter.
Wow, yikes. I mean,
That was
the
rough.
Rebs are gonna lose this because of seconds still there. I feel.
20
and-
and JD
yeah.
or
They're trying to hit
a
him from
couple
the
A
other
and V
side.
guys. Yeah.
But great charge by
HP's holding
2-core to
them
wipe
back.
out the NYV guys because sitting in the corn and waiting isn't the worst move, but you have to be ready for that push. You can't do what they just did in the New York Volunteers. They sat there and then got surprised knowing they were coming straight at them.
I
You can't
would've-
do that.
I would have fallen back to where that straight rail and stone wall is in the corner right there.
Yeah, that was also a better idea if you know. But if you do want to get in the corn, it's fine as long as you get those first shots in. Because
Yeah.
that's what happened with 2-core. They got the first
Here
shots in, and look at how
comes-
many of them are still alive.
Here comes A&V. They're going to hit him on the side. Ninja and... Oh.
Oh yeah.
They're forming
Thank you
line
for
and
that,
shooting
boss.
into the side. Nice. Not many of those shots. Actually, pretty good amount of shots hitting.
Yeah.
Not as many as they could have.
They're just standing there
boss.
on that side of that stone wall right there.
They're
Yeah,
not moving
HP's
at
gonna
all,
move,
dude.
Yeah.
What a line of smoke this is. I mean... Oh, it's...
I think they're trying to go toe for toe with A&V here, but it's gonna be
I'm-
kind of rough.
Yeah, because they're all bunched up in one spot, and then the A and B guys are spread out.
The fact
Yeah,
that
bus.
the New York Volunteers lost that charge just ruin this whole Union position because now they're encircled.
Bus, great shot. I gotta say, that was a really good shot.
I'm firing blindly.
You hit the guy right next to the flag.
Well, the guys over
These-
here on the left, Union left, need to make a play because there's
Yikes.
literally nothing opposing them in the CSA
Yeah.
woods,
On
and they're
top
just sitting here.
On top of that, the Union here that are being encircled, they need to push one of these sides or try to fall back. They can't just
They need
sit
to
here and
break
be
it.
shut up.
Fourth
And I
New
watched
Jersey.
HD's flag bearer run straight to the enemy.
Fourth
Lovely.
New Jersey being, with all due respect, kind of useless right now. Actually, not kind of, very fucking useless on the south side of the map here.
Yeah,
They're
here
comes
actually
20th
doing fuck
Georgia.
all. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I brought up. They're literally just sitting there. I don't.
And you
They've
can't
gotta
blame
do
it on not
something.
having an officer with binoculars because they have an officer. They can see that there's no one in front of them. Would they maybe get wiped by A and V pushing back up the road?
Here's my thing.
You know?
If you hear the shots and they're not on your side of the map, you might want to go see what's going on the other side.
Let's see.
All right, let's see what Victor
guys.
You know, it's one thing if you're defending and you want to, play static, but as attackers, you need to, constantly flow.
Victor's not moving.
He just spawned back in.
The rocks to the
Johnny.
northwest are empty.
Johnny, I want to charge those goddamn cannons.
Union's coming.
Yes,
He's gonna
Victor.
charge the cannons. Go,
Do you have the line?
Yo.
It's too late. It is way too late now.
Yeah,
go.
because A and V's already there now.
A&V's right back now, and they're gonna get
Wow.
wiped if they do that now. They wasted valuable time.
Yeah. Yanks on our rocks.
They're gonna charge anyway, though. They're gonna go anyway.
Battleline Network is here and live.
Indeed, boss, we are.
Battleline
I'm
Network
gonna
is
quickly
live.
check over here one second.
Battleline Network is reporting live. We are here, gentlemen. We are here today to face off against the Yankee Menace.
Is it
Yankee
live?
cut on
though?
We
It's, like,
are going to
recorded and
kill
then
them.
released later?
Holy shit, they're coming over. I just saw them.
Friendly.
They're coming to
One of the cannons flipped. It looks like, oh, maybe not. Never mind. It kind of looked like it did, and they're charging in, but love the case on wall from CSA.
Hold it
Battleline
still.
Network is
Hold it
dead.
on wall. Hold it on wall.
Hold it.
So it looks like my Discord has up and crashed. So I'm gonna open that up quickly. Something happening with my poor laptop. But apologies for that. And CSA just completely wiped that push. 4th New Jersey taking a long time to get in, and it's a shame that went like that.
So sad. Eagle, I hope you got 4th New Jersey's suicide charge.
We got it. My Discord just up and crashed.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Did you get me getting domed on
Battleline
the
Network is dead. I don't know if I saw you
That's so
doing
funny.
that, but
Oh, I fucking got domed and my body's currently laying in a Z position like a Russian
Oh, is that you?
PR in Ukraine. Yeah, it's me.
That's awesome.
Hey, we got a down.
But like I was saying, I think Cloud, I think the Union was fucked there, no matter what, because they just waited too long. Even with first US, they're gonna get
Yeah.
shafted by that whole red team in front of them now.
who is the Union on the far Union right? It is the 88th New York.
New York Volunteers, rah! New York Volunteers.
Hoorah. They left my poor Irish Volunteer Brigade. How dare they?
I'm getting Cavalier vibes from them right now.
What are you
Getting,
referencing?
first-
I've heard it before.
First VA Cav.
Oh, right. Now I remember.
Utmost of compliments. Utmost of compliments.
We love First VA Cav.
Love you, Preacher. Love you, man.
Amen.
Remember, we're on TV.
I haven't seen Preacher in a while. I hope he's
I was
okay.
just about to say that. I haven't seen him around.
I'm in there. I'll say it in the battle line.
Did they leave BLN, Eagle?
First VA Cav is debating whether to do it or not. They're in GOA
The
right now
frontline
for the remainder of the
reporter.
season.
I'll have you know.
Why are you
GOA.
acting all entitled like I'm a frontline reporter? You peasant.
Because I said slop us a name after that, and they said be careful, we're being recorded, and I said I'll have you know I'm a frontline reporter. I'll say what I want.
So JD's kind of pushing up with their 4 or 5 guys. They're getting very close to the Union. Taking their shots. They're actually going to hold some forward skirmishers here.
Yeah, I know.
Union moving back over to the north side of the map.
I literally just said northwest. You need
Yeah, it looks like HC shifted over to the left
Look at your
now.
marker down. Look at your marker.
Germs on Cryda.
Germs on Cryda.
Looks like A&V is heading to the south-southeast towards the Union Forest right now.
Union's got a gun for it. Is that A&V pushing forward? Is that A&V?
It is.
A&V knows.
As they should, because A&V is going to be able to...
Union
I think,
The question
artillery.
is how big
What?
is an A&V nose?
And that Union artillery.
And
Dude, the Union artillery,
sees him.
the Union artillery shot, like, shot, and then it froze right in front of the gun, and then the fuse blew up, like, right in front of the gun.
Oh, this is
Very
gonna
weird.
be a good fight between HC and A&V.
It's gonna be a wipe. Actually, maybe not.
No, yeah, they wiped him. Yeah. Where are the rest of the Union that are supposed to be over here?
They are very slowly approaching this position. I mean, 4th New Jersey sitting back, 1st U.S. Sharpshooter sitting back, New York
13th
Volunteers
Georgia's
on
about to
this
get
far
wiped
right
out.
side. SR on
So-
this far right side, 2nd U.S. Cav on this far right side. I mean, Union's terrible at communicating last round, at least what it seemed, and now they're very spread out when attacking.
Man. 4th New Jersey double quicking it right into the front of the entire Reb team here.
Currently,
Next to 13th Georgia.
currently me and Ninja are defending the cannon. No!
It is very hard to
20th Georgia, but
communicate.
This would be
on
the
the side,
time for this
actually.
Union group to make a play on the second, or the right side, because they
Yeah, they
only
gotta
have
make a
second.
move
Do they
core
not know
post
that-
now.
That volley should have
They're
killed. a
playing way
decent
too
amount more.
passive here. They're attacking. I think they gotta remember that.
We got almost 15 minutes left, and CSA is not even at taking losses.
Yeah, unless they cap early and
Alright, here
drag
we go,
this fight out, I'm not sure this is gonna go in Union's favor.
Still over there?
Where's my tree?
Okay, then
Who's
just
in?
go. I'm here. I'm here.
Rick, take over.
Focus all your fire on west directly.
So are they pushing? Are they gonna push up this right side? Is that 2nd Corps from the CSA defending this side? It is
Yeah.
indeed.
They can push up quite a ways in that corn before they go out of bounds too. Ooh, who's that running through the field?
2nd U.S. Cav.
Captain Eddie.
Oh, look, he's got 1st USS with him, so he's got a little bit extra numbers.
Indeed. They're
Yeah,
kinda
but
spread out.
unless
What New York Volunteers need to get up there as well.
Yeah,
first
the
VA,
SR.
First VA volunteers got to move, man. They're
I have a
they're
large amount of
helping their team.
responsibility. First VA, yes. I have the flag. This is not good.
Second
Yes,
Corps trying to
New
adjust
volunteers
to that
are-
Union move.
New volunteers are going to actually, I think, completely hamper the ability for the 2nd to hold that position here.
Oh, and here comes Killer, about to
The
devastate.
A&V's coming down.
The 2 Corps is doing a good job of distracting the Union, because here comes the killer.
Here comes that 2nd Union group. They're gonna. I pray they
Oh,
don't stop at these
no.
rocks
Oh,
and go
no.
and get in.
Oh, no.
No, don't stop and shoot. Go!
Go support your friends.
A&V does not know. They're unknowing. Here
New
they
York
go.
volunteers doing
A&V
a
has
good
a
move.
small
Here they go.
nose.
Yeah, here comes New York Volunteers.
The 2 Corps has loads, and they are ready for this fight. They're coming up right now.
CSA has played phenomenal today.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah. And 2 Corps is going to wipe
It
out the
seems like-
New York volunteers.
Like what I was talking about earlier, Eagle. It seems that they're playing more reactively than just communicating too. They're seeing what's going on and playing off of one another versus waiting for that word to come.
CSA is playing like Sussy, based in Red Pilled right now.
Did you guys win last night?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we are. The wall is ours.
So,
And Bus isn't there.
so when Bus is there, we have done significantly worse as well. So it's a mixed bag, it really depends on the night. I will remind everybody that Bus was there last Sunday. That's all I will say. That's all I will say.
Yeah, and we dominated the contention map because of me.
I don't know, Bus. I don't know.
there's no official footage of it.
You guys
there's no footage.
definitely-
We outnumbered you for the first 5 minutes by 15, but it got fixed. We sent over our finest soldiers. Sussy light.
No, y'all are.
That's
when it
why.
comes to contention and conquest, you guys are definitely really skilled.
14th Louisiana running by himself, recruit Wolf, the officer, into the entire line of 6th Alabama with a pistol and getting wiped out before he could get a shot in.
Not often do you see a recruit line leading.
Very interesting strategy by
Desperate
the Union
times call for desperate
This
measures.
is war rights in-game level. And doesn't mean anything.
there. You're right. You're right. Bus is better than us at war rights because he's level 55. I'm only level 44.
Yeah, I'm like 40.
Bus should be in charge of this channel. I'm only level 34.
Yeah, man. Once you get to
Line network.
1,500 and something hours.
Bus line network.
Actually, let's be real here. We get carried by SR and Togray every time they're on our team because he's level 100.
Yeah. Don't diss the level 100.
Yeah, our guys. All right, fall back into the woods.
I see.
Bus, I think we gotta. I'm gonna rescind my leadership of 59 and give it over to Togray. I'm just outranked.
Trying to. The game didn't want to let me pick it up.
What is Togray's rank?
100.
Oh.
He's level 100.
No, Union's moving up the center. 4th New Jersey's charging the artillery.
A&V coming up to the artillery right now as well.
A&V knows they're there.
A&V, how big is their nose? We'll see.
20th Georgia too, though, from the side.
Yeah, if Union doesn't get help, it's gonna be a wipe.
And they will not get help. Yeah, Bus. Team kill killer. Team kill killer. Team kill him right now. Team kill him.
Get him. We're watching.
Come on,
We're,
kill him, Bus.
we're
Kill him,
watching.
Bus.
Oh, you missed.
Kill him, Bus. Kill him, Bus. Kill him.
Bus.
Do it, Bus. Do it. The demons say do it. Do it.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? The numbers, what do they mean?
Say it's a misclick. Say it's a misclick.
You didn't kill him. You didn't kill him. Misinput
They're
again.
not a threat. You can do it, Bus.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again. Misinput.
Alright, got
Bus, if you do it, I'll Venmo you right now.
second US and HD are forming up on the left. Maybe try to get something
Bus,
going.
please.
I'll Venmo you $1. Bus, do it.
Kill you. The voices in my head are telling me to kill you.
Bus, do it.
Do it, Bus. Do it.
Do it, Bus. Do it,
Dude,
Bus.
Killer's
Do
so
it,
confused.
Bus, if you do it, Bus, do it.
Bus, do it.
Do it or we throw.
Yes! Yes!
Immediately got smoked by Envy.
Union's charging on the top of the map.
All right, here we go. Union making a coordinated charge. Here they go.
Oh, they're going they're going the
they're
long
going
way
far
around.
wide. Yeah, 10 minutes. It's kind of a risky move though, with only 10 minutes left.
Oh,
The Rebs are counter-charging.
Pretty well acted.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Goes 40 to Georgia.
Georgia's counter charging.
They're gonna get pinched. JD's here as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
20th
that
Georgia
was
just
not
The
not
one
the greatest
time-
move by 20th.
Yeah, I mean, NYV didn't move up with their friendlies, and then actually worked out in their favor because then they could pinch
A&V
them.
moving into the forest now.
Yeah, they're actually into the road. A&V is in the forest, yeah.
I think Killer's gonna counter charge.
A&V knows.
A&V's too late though. A&V's too late though because they've got loads ready. They're waiting for him. Yeah.
Oh, NYV, don't leave the guys hanging on the left.
A&V's just got so many guys. They're gonna win that charge. Killer hitting every shot so far. Nice job.
And look at NYV just sitting back and watching that go down. They hopped on the other side of the road and just watched that Union.
They should have went down there, and even if they died, they would have taken some more of the Rebs out, which would have helped the ticket situation. But
That was the exact situation I was talking about in the first round, dude.
yeah, no, I saw that. I hate that shit. I think generally, if you see your friendlies getting charged, you should help them, especially because charging.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is,
great shot.
they could have charged right in behind A&V.
Yep. They just lack of situational awareness. Or,
A&V nose is really, really big, as we saw.
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
Boss, you're very contradictory. You said it was small earlier, now you said it's big. On top of that, you said a couple weeks ago on Beeline on Wednesday that this is 5th Florida's token, and then you said it was Sussy's token at the end. Allegedly,
There's no proof of
allegedly.
it. There's no proof of it.
It's
Allegedly.
in my head. They inflate numbers.
Well, that was a promising move by the Union. They got shut down pretty quickly there.
Who is the Union group on the far right? Is it SR? No, it's first U.S. sharpshooters.
No, SR has actually been in the fight this whole.
Hey,
whole
let's
event here.
go. Let's go.
They've been, I think, they've been ghosting the New York Volunteers.
Look at this gun that's been turned on its side for the CSA. Its wheels keep turning. Very cinematic. The gun's turning? What?
We just made a new fortification for you.
They're trying to fix it. They're trying to fix it. Look.
Are they gonna move the gun into the other? I don't know if they can do it. Wait, fire the gun. Fire it. Fire it.
Yeah, if they fire it, yeah.
Oh, you can just spin the wheels too? That's
Battlefield intelligence here, incredible.
Yo, stuff.
All right, they just gotta shoot now.
We need an engineering core.
They're angling it the right way.
Are you gonna flip it?
Teleporter, man.
Oh, no way. That's actually kind of cool if you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Use it.
that'd be funny if they flipped their own gun.
What are they gonna shoot into the friendlies? I'm not sure what they're doing now.
Who cares about the friendlies? This is science.
Yeah, hold on. What are they doing?
This wheel. Oh, I stopped the wheel. Oh.
This is why
They're
we
facing
watch
the wrong way.
I don't mind that. Now it's not a test.
Oh, alright, second corps pushing out. Are they? Yeah, they're pushing out. They're just
Interesting
getting
move by
really close
Second
in.
Corps. They're exposed in the open while these near volunteers guys have a rock cover them. I'm honestly more focused on what's going on over here with the cannon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just so curious what their plan is. Oh, already I think nailed the flag potentially over here on your the NYV's line. Looks like the entire Union stacking left here now.
That's a large Union group over there. That area that went.
Yeah,
A&V's
yeah,
going
exactly where you're looking.
Going on the snake fence, yeah.
Yeah, and we're kind of, if A&V does do that, which they are.
I think Killers saw it. I think they are.
Yeah,
Well,
CSA is
that's why I
also pushing. 20th Georgia's pushing out as well, so CSA is trying to encircle them. That's what we saw earlier today. 6 minutes, and CSA is halfway through taking losses. This might just run down to 0.
If the Rebs lose this push, Union will get them to. Union has to cap the point.
Second Corps is getting really close to the Union. Wow.
A&V ripping them in the side. I don't think it was super effective, but it's keeping their attention off of Second Corps at least. But
Second Corps got wiped.
Second Corps.
Got wiped.
And then A&V is getting hit in their flank right now by 14th. All right, I just disregard everything I just said. They're not getting hit in the flank.
A&V charging the Union artillery out, wiping them. D's here from JD.
Yeah. That was like shooting a water gun into their side. Same thing here, 13th Georgia. It's gonna be like nutting into a fucking toilet bowl. You know, it's nothing's gonna happen from it.
Union officers are by each other.
I don't know how well the A&V shots are going, because from my position, it doesn't look like they're hitting much.
They are not hitting much.
Yeah, and those should be easy shots. It seems like they're hitting the rock for the most part.
Yes.
They should be aiming for their testicles and hitting their chest.
They're hitting more shots now.
Union hit breaking. 5 minutes.
A&V is hitting a lot more shots now, but even then, I feel like they could afford to pull back a bit onto that fence and just kind of let the Union
are they even
try to
gonna
do
hit
something about
breaking?
it. That's a great point. I mean, with 4.5 minutes left, they're not taking that much ticket loss, and they just secured the cannon, the Union cannon they're about to use on NYV, I think. This is going to be very bad for the Union.
How does NYV not see that?
Oh, and NYV is actually flanking the cannon now.
Oh, now they see it. I would hope they would charge into them.
They should really get in there.
Why are they just standing there?
He panicked. Yeah, he just said
Guys,
shit.
They're not
He got
looking
ripped.
now. JD's abandoning the guns.
This is incredible.
But they're taking the
boy.
gun, and NYV's not doing anything.
Why wouldn't you just charge that position?
Guys.
Yeah. Even if you get wiped, you're still wiping out a lot of tickets from just killing a group of skirmishing guys.
You guys are nuts.
I think they're kind of too afraid of getting wiped. That's what I'm seeing so far.
It's our special trait.
It's like, yeah, no one wants to get wiped, but there are times when you should make a full send and try to do something.
They're just trolling at this point.
And here's 13th Georgia shifting to the far north side of the map, furthering limiting the amount of guys the Union can bring to fold over here in the south.
I mean, and by the way,
they can't use.
I was gonna
Go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the balance is fixed. It's like a balanced map, and wow.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that too. Is like they can't even use the outgunned excuse anymore because they're not. You know what I mean?
If this if this clock hits 0, that'd just be crazy. I don't think I've seen a match go with 0 counterattack and just all the way down.
I haven't
to 0.
seen it in a very long time either.
No.
Yeah.
Andrew is the only guy left here moving this gun for GB.
And Killer is just, he knows. I think Killer can sense that the Union is kind of fucked right now. And there's 2 corps shifting to like the middle left to deal with 13th Georgia, but they're not even a big enough force to really do anything.
They're trying to charge the middle. ANV's ready.
There they go. Yeah, HD is pushing forward now, but I don't think it's enough. Great shots by ANV, but there's a whole lot more Union than Rebs right now. They do have them outnumbered.
The Union's so piecemeal.
2 corps is going to wipe the 13th and whoever guy's pushing them right now on the wall, and 20th just needs to move forward as well.
Confederate's going down to breaking.
This could be the Union shot here. They'll only have one.
Oh, yeah.
6 out from the woods. They're going to hit Union from behind.
I don't know, it might be. 2 corps is still next to point, so the Union has to
20th Georgia
down.
flanking.
Yep.
And that should do it for Union.
Yeah, they'll run out of time here.
And they're running right into 2 corps' line actually, trying to get on the point. And 2 corps is shifting to meet them ready with shots. I think they realize that those guys are shooting to the east. There's just 4 or 5 13th guys they don't need to worry about. And Coach is missing a lot of shots here. He should be hitting, and he gets wiped.
Yeah, Union on point getting wiped as well. A minute and a half. Union's got 1 push left, but
yeah,
they actually had a unit.
Those pistols, man.
First US not engaging in that charge or helping the Union at all there. And they're the only ones left on this side. If they had done that exact push more, they would have gotten a lot closer to winning this map. And if they had the rest of their team with them on that side as well. Maybe 13th could have stayed on the right, but that was a good push by the Union. They just needed first US in there as well. And, you know, maybe keep a group to deal with 20th on the side, but I think that was a good push by the Union. It was just too little too late.
20th Georgia moving out. Love 20th Georgia.
13th Georgia with you at the helm, Eagle, down here to the north,
yes,
doing God's work. By not shooting.
Exactly. They have single-handedly taken this position with no shots fired.
And they're about to get wiped.
No. Oh, they kill the officer.
Yeah, but I mean,
Ian, run! Ian, run! Oh, there's 2.
And Rebs are just gonna push forward because they don't need to sit on point anymore. They know they're gonna win it here as long as they stop them from getting on cap. Here goes ANV. Kind of splintering in this charge, getting a little fragmented, but it's going to be enough.
So
that's going to be it. That's game. Yeah.
Wow. Red, your thoughts for the round?
Bad for the Union. Really bad for the Union. There were a couple good moments there, but they got outplayed, and the Union was just not very well coordinated. Their pushes were pretty bad, except for some near the end. And the Rebs just had better inner line communication, like inner communication between the regiments, and good movement between themselves too. And Union just couldn't do, just wasn't mounting an effective attack.
Cloud, your thoughts?
1 word, or I guess 2 words: situational awareness.
Real.
Yeah, it definitely affected Union both rounds.
Union also played way more passive than they should have. They were too afraid of the bayonet, and as a result, they got put to the bayonet.
Bus, your thoughts?
1 hyphenated phrase which equates to a group name, and 1 word that equates to 1 phrase. ANV knows. And that's not KNOW, that is NOSE, because we saw today that the ANV knows
is humongous. It is huge. It is bigger than any other nose that I have ever seen. You know that Nigel character from Family Guy? That is how big an A&V nose
Oh
is.
my gosh.
That is how big it is. It stretches across all of the lands. And that is what we saw here today. Fantastic. You know, sometimes the numbers got into my head. I got a little bit schizophrenic, but on the battlefield, Killer led with efficiency and calmness, no matter what it was. Even if he was brutally stabbed to death by a crazy person, he strived through, and Viktor Reznov took over his position and led his men well. Other than that, I can't really judge the Union position. Garland Stand's already a tough attack map, but I mean they just weren't really together that much. It felt like ANV was just wiping people in piecemeal.
True. So with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's broadcast. Thank you all for being on. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Go to the link in the description to go to our Patreon where you can get behind the scenes videos and videos before everyone else. Also check out the Discord and merch. And yeah, thanks Historical Rules Event for letting me broadcast this summer. It was a great summer. With that being said, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night.